Their plan was to knock me out the top of the game, but I understand they trip is all lame. A whole cannon that shoot balls of flame, right in his fat mouth, then I call my name. Nah, it's too real. Nah, it's too king, is however you feel. Go ahead, you swing. Your arm too short to box with guard. I don't kill soloists, only kill squads. Fame went to their head, so that was fuck guys. Yesterday you begged for a jail, today you tough guys. I seen it coming. Soon as I pop my first bottle, I spotted my enemies trying to do what I do. Came in with my style, so I followed you. I kept changing on the world since barbecue. Now you wanna hang with niggas I hung with? Fucking bitch, if I can't, it's funny. I once said if I ever make a rep, I take a check and put something to wait for a rainy day to make an exit. But look at me now, 10 years deep since the project, been some cracks in my socks. I never actually top a rap speech, just a ghetto trap, trying to learn to tap to the streets. But look at me now. Wait a second, time to explain. Women in fast cars, back range for poison and rap songs, suicidal. High smoking so much now, I saw a dead bird flying through a broken sky. Wish I could black women fly away. Swear black kings and gods. So I can get on my flesh bottle with that for this day. When it's peace, I got no need to spray when these streets are safe to play. Sex with death, indulge in these women. Vision my own skeletons, women in eternal fire. Broad play with pentagrams in their vagina. Like the exorcist that they gave birth to my seeds, I beg with God's help. Why they love hurting me? I'm your disciple, thug certainly. I'm the N from A to the SIR. If I wasn't, I must have been Escobar. 45 in my waist, staring at my reflection in the mirror, sitting still in the chair like Michael Jackson. When everything around me got cloudy, the chair became a king's throne. My destiny found, it was clear why the struggle was so painful. Metamorphosis, this is what I changed to. God, I'm so thankful. You know, right? Straight like that. I don't understand when niggas be like, be fair. Nigga like being fair. Like, be fair. What? Yo, yo. He's from Buffalo niggas. Okay, I said it there. I heard some rappers claiming the product you wanted, you gotta go get it. Yeah, you name she care, whatever.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Recording in progress.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Welcome, 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 everyone. I appreciate you all tuning in over here. If you just introduce yourself to me, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Richard Adokesi, I'm here to serve you. You know, my objective is to, do God's work and, pretty much create wealth, and assist, be an assistant to that for, all of us, because that's the frequency and vibration that I'm on. And I'm reaching out to connect with like-minded people, that are, are in the same vibration, same frequency, and want to come together collectively and create wealth, and of course contribute, into the community as well, and right now I'm grateful for I'm independent of any other platform. Then it's not fully official, but I already sent resignation, to Vend, and so I could go independent and push this project, which was getting a great response while I was on that platform, right? Many people subscribe to it, right? And the beautiful thing with the Focus 11 and the map is these are things that are just things we should be doing, right? Things we should be putting our attention into to create wealth, right? It's universal laws and principles that are framed in a way where you're kind of forced to do them. You're forced to, use them, right? By how you're actually the things that you're doing every day in your life, right? So as you're doing that, and you're putting energy towards these things, you're putting energy towards your relationships, you're putting energy towards your mental health, you're putting energy towards your financial state of like part of your life, you're putting energy towards, your contribution to this world, you're putting energy towards your discipline, right? You're putting energy towards yourself, right? These are all part of the Focus 11, which are 11 aspects of life that we need to put focus and attention to create wealth, right? And it's a simple worksheet. It's a goal sheet, a one-sheeter, and you're gonna get amazing experiences. We call them wealthy moments, right? So when you participate in our program, you're gonna experience many wealthy moments. As long as you participate, you're gonna experience many wealthy moments. The reason why is because the program moves you towards what you love to do. It's about energy. It's about the feeling, how you feel. right? So you participating in the Focus 11, you're doing things that you love to do, right? And that feeling is what you're looking for. That feeling, that's what wealth is, right? You're going to notice when you're in that feeling, money's just going to come to you in all kinds of ways because it relates to that feeling, right? And the beautiful thing is, doesn't matter how much money you have right now, right? As long as you go for that feeling, that's why you focus on all 11 aspects of life, right? So you're going to focus on, all these different other aspects along with your financial. You're going to put attention to your financial as well, but they're all intertwined together, where by you doing those things, you're going to be fulfilling yourselves in other aspects of your life, right? So just get ready for the ride. I'm excited for you, and excited because this is also an income opportunity. All right, because how we set it up so that it could be passive for you, right? Passive income, right? To where you make money while you're sleeping. All right, and it may sound so simplistic, but what we're asking is that you come along for a ride, right? And see it go to work, right? And as you see it go to work, right, then it will be improving and improving all the time. I want to take it step by step because I want everyone to, be able to take bite-sized pieces of the journey, But yeah, definitely get on board Focus 11. And I'm gonna go into it, right? So I'm sharing my screen here. So first and foremost, it's important that with these investment opportunities, we give you disclosure so that you understand that it's you that makes the decision at the end of the day, right? So the following statement applies to all information provided by Create Wealth Network or any representatives, included but not limited to cryptocurrency, real estate investing, art, stocks, forex, business, and any other investment opportunities presented. Everything expressed here is solely the opinion of Create Wealth Network and any representative, and should not be considered official investment advice. Create Wealth Network is presented investment opportunities. We strongly advise all readers and users to conduct their own thorough research before making any investment decisions. Investing in any financial market involves risk, and you should be aware that you could potentially lose some or all of what you invested your capital. Therefore, you should only invest in money that you could afford to lose. Create Wealth Network or any representatives is not a financial advisor nor a broker dealer, and the material provided is intended solely for educational purposes. We are not responsible for any gains or losses that may arise from your investment choices based on the information provided. Each individual's financial situation and risk tolerance are unique, so it is crucial to consult with a qualified financial advisor or professional before making any investment decisions. Investing entails a high degree of risk, and past performance is not indicative of future results. The value of investments can fluctuate, and there are no guarantees of profit or success. Create Wealth Network bears no responsibility for the accuracy, completeness, or timeliness of the information presented, and we reserve the right to modify or update the content at any time without prior notice. By using the information provided by Create Wealth Network or any representatives, you acknowledge that you have read, understood, and agreed this disclaimer. If you do not agree with any part of this disclaimer, please refrain from using our services or relying on the information we provide. So opinions and not official investment advice. Conduct your own research. No individualized investment advice. Not a financial advisor or broker dealer. Educational purposes only. Investment risk. Consult your financial advisor. No responsibility for gains or losses. Third-party content, updates, and charges. In conclusion, investing involves inherent risks. Individuals should exercise caution and sound judgment when making investment decisions. Create Wealth Network or any representatives disclaims any liability for any direct or indirect damages resulting from the use of its content reliance on any information provided. Users are encouraged to seek professional advice and independently verify all information before making any investment choices. All right. So what is your why? I want. Okay, so someone's unmuted. So DigiBoss, let me ask you, what is your why? What is your why? Did you, boss? You were just talking. Can you hear me?
Please, what did you say?
I said, what is your why? What is your why?
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm not even giving attention to what we are doing because I'm preparing to leave for work. And
Okay,
that is
okay.
part of my why.
Okay.
I need to grow up financially and stop going out in the cold like this to work.
Mm.
That's
Where are you living? Where do you live? What area?
I am in Hamilton, Canada.
Okay, wow, 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 wow. Okay, I'm in Canada as well. I'm in Brampton, Ontario.
Okay,
Right.
I know that you are in Canada, but I didn't know the area. You're in Brampton.
Yeah, Brampton. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in Hamilton.
Oh, nice. So yeah, we'll connect. We'll definitely connect. I
Yeah.
thank you for being on here. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
we'll definitely be connected in person for sure. We're close enough, right?
Yeah, I need to. I just was as I was getting ready, I saw the posts.
Mhm.
So I just need to understand this program and
Yeah,
learn it
definitely.
very well. But right now, I will be listening to it, but I will be driving. I'll use hands free.
Okay.
I'll be listening in as I'm driving to work.
Nice. But yeah, you shared part of your why, right? So why are you driving to work right now? What is it that, like, if you're looking at the big picture, like, in terms of if you're living your ideal life, right? So if you were living your ideal life right now, right, what does it look like?
Well, my ideal life, if it were my ideal life, it means that I will have been having enough of my money working for me.
Mm-hmm.
Will not need to leave my bed in the cold to go work, to go use my time. I would have been able to set up my life that whether I don't need to physically be there to make money. But this one, I'm going to trade my own time for money and trade my comfort for money, leaving the house, closing the doors of your house and the night to leave your kids and go out. It's not funny, but you gotta do what you gotta do until you arrive where you want. That's why we work and learn.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for sharing it. Thank you so much that was very touching. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you so much. I see Huey, and you're on here. If you don't mind talking to us and letting us know your why, and if you were living your ideal life right now, what does it look like?
You see, asking me?
I know I'm asking Huey. Hello, Huey.
My why?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Well, throughout my adult life, I've always believed that there's opportunity out there that you can make money work harder for you. And I just haven't found the right platform yet. Just when I think I got it down. So I'm still searching, and I know that my mindset is right. I am working toward earning at least $5,000 a month. That's my why.
That's good.
My why is to my why is to not be worried about paying my mortgage monthly, and my why is to be financially free and not worry about any bills that I have to pay in the next few weeks or next month or so, like that. So
that's
my why.
amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And then also I want you to get into this now. So this right here, now we're going into the future, right? So if you were living your ideal life right now, what does it look like?
My ideal life? Oh, what does it look like? My ideal life is I could just be anywhere I want to be, meaning I could travel, I could go to any events, I could do gardening, I could do anything I want
Nice.
without, without worries, without asking for permissions to be where I'm supposed to be, or basically be my
When
own
you're
boss.
when you're traveling, where are you going? When you're traveling, where are you going?
Any place that I haven't been to.
Nice. Any
Yeah.
place in mind? Any place in mind that's in your mind right? Remember your ideal life right now. So let's not have limits. If you're living your ideal life, like, where were you traveling? You said traveling. Where? Like, give us a destination that's all. I'm sure there's a destination you have in mind that, oh man, yeah, I want to go there.
Yeah, I like to go to Dubai one day.
Nice. Nice.
I like to go. I like to go to this place. I forgot the name. It's in it's where the newlyweds they go for honeymoon. It's an exotic place.
Is it
where
Bali? Bali?
Not Bali. Next to pretty close to Bali. Oh my God, I forgot the name.
Okay,
it's got-
okay.
it's like
The Maldives, Maldives? Is it Maldives or something like that?
Maldives. That's right.
Oh, Maldives, yeah, that's the Maldives. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I
But
want
you
to go
see
there.
that? Okay, you want it, and you will. That's the thing. You will, because with our program, it's the law of attraction, right? So everything that your mind is so powerful, like, and we don't realize how powerful it is, but everything that we have our attention and energy to, we're actually drawing it towards us, and we're going towards it at the same time. It's attraction that's happening. So now that you call the Maldives, make sure that, we get the photos when you're there. You know what I mean? I want the photos of you there because it's happening.
Yeah.
You've already planted the seed. You've already planted the seed. So it's happening. So that's amazing. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Appreciate that. Is there
No
anyone
problem.
else that, wants to give us some insight on, if you're living your ideal life right now, what does it look like? And this is a form of expression. This right here is you actually expressing who you are, because with our program, again, it's about the feeling. So it's important that we go to the feeling right now. When Huey was speaking, I felt her. When DigiBoss was speaking, I felt her. So anyone else want to participate? Duyen, how about yourself? Okay. All right. No worries, so that's an exercise that I definitely want to go over daily, right? As we're on this session, because we got to stay in that feeling, stay in that vibration, right? So why are we investing? Why invest, right? The reason why we want to invest is because the cost of living is going up. People are earning the same income, but all the expenses are increasing, right? So if this is the case and you keep on the same track that you're going right now, then you're gonna have to be doing catch up all the time, right? Because your income is not enough for the expenses. The expenses are more than the income, right? So we must invest so that we can grow our money, right? We can grow our money, right? So we see the things going up, the bills, you have your grocery, gas is going up, our cost of living, everything, right? And because of these inflation rates and everything that's happening, it's so important that we earn more money, than these expenses, right? So we see the teeter-totter right there, right? We need the income to come in more than the expenses that we're putting out, right? So we need checks instead of debts. That's what we need. That's what we're here to do: provide multiple sources of income for everyone that's on this network, and at the same time, we're developing your mindset. We're developing your mind, with our programs and our courses that we have, right? So Create Wealth Network we're here to apply the principles Robert Kiyosaki teaches, right? When it comes to financial wealth, right? because Robert C. Kiyosaki teaches the cash flow quadrant, right? And the cash flow quadrant is ESBI, right? E is employee, S is self-employed, B is a business owner, and I is investor, right? So E, you have a job, S, you own a job, B, you own a system that works for you, right? And I is investor, your money works for you, right? So we have the MAP Focus 11, right? We have it, it's usually a monthly program, right? Which is $99 a month. But we have a one-time special offer that we're doing. Oh, Robert Kiyosaki, you see that? You see that exactly. See that right there, that's alignment. That's alignment right there. That's alignment right there. It says, yeah. So you know the principles. You know the principles, who you real talk. That's what it's about. Right. And yeah, Robert Kiyosaki, his books are always top sellers, but Rich Dad Poor Dad, it's been on the top sellers list for over 25 years. That's all power. Yep. ESBI, you see it right there. Cash flow quadrant. You know it, right? And that's pretty much what we're here to do, right? So we have multiple different income opportunities that we're going to present, with everyone. Right now, we want you to get in and start earning money right away, right? So we have the MAP Focus 11, project that, that's launched. And this offers a one-time offer until the end of January 2024. Then it's going to go back to monthly, right? But right now, it's one time, $99.90, right? And for using the Focus 11, you're going to earn $1 a day up to 30 days, right? So with this special offer, you're actually going to earn money if you participate, right? If you actually fill out your Focus 11 and you just read it 2 times a day. It takes 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes to do. It's not a hard task, but what you're doing is you're attracting your energy towards everything that you want in life, right? By focusing on these aspects. It's energy. Everything is attracting all the time. You're on a frequency of what you're connected with, right? All of us here on this channel right now, we're all on the same frequency. We're all tuned into the same channel, right? And that's pretty much how the whole world works, the whole universe works, right? And with the Focus 11, we're allowing you to actually implement these principles every day, right? So it's a great offer. Our goal is to assist over 1+ billion people to create wealth. This is something that actually came to me in meditation, so it came in spirit, right? And you got to follow what God says. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it is. So, our goal is to assist over 1 billion people to create wealth, right? And we have the Focus 11 challenge, that's launched right now. So Focus 11, you get the Focus 11 goal sheet. It's a special offer, $99.90, one time, right? So offers valid till end of January 2024. And why is the map important, right? The map is important because we need, when using a map for navigation, it makes it easier to get from point A to point B. Would you agree? You could put your hands up or whatever. You could just put a yes or whatever. But think about, when you use a map for navigation, it makes it easier to get from point A to point B, right? So if this is the case, we need to be doing the same thing with our lives. We need to get from point A to point B, right? And if you're currently getting the same results, the reason why you are is because where you're thinking is over here. You're thinking, the thoughts that you're thinking on are from the results that you presently have, right? This is where you're thinking at, right? But where you want to be thinking is on a level of your goal, right? We have 2 volunteers, we appreciate them. They shared with us their goals. They shared with us their whys, right? Which are up here. So we need our thinking to be up here, right? And for the only way we could get this to make our thinking up to where our goal is, right, is for us to actually raise our vibration, right? We got to raise our mind. Expansion of mind, right? That's what our program is here to do for you, to expand your mind and to attract everything that you are drawing into your life, right? Your goals, right? Your goals that you have set. We want you to tune into that frequency of your goals. Think on this level. So that's what our programs do, right? The MAP, it stands for Mind Assistance Program. It's an acronym, Mind Assistance Program. Okay. The MAP has been out released for 5 years now. We're year 5. We have a growing network, right, of people who use the MAP book, right, in their daily lives, right? And then the Focus 11 is a part of the MAP book, but it's the core of the MAP book, because the Focus 11 allows us to focus on 11 aspects of our life to create wealth, right? So what are these 11 aspects? Mental, spiritual, physical, financial, relationships, business, new, contribution, yourself, learn, discipline. After years of study, it has been discovered that true wealth is attained by putting attention and evolving in the 11 key aspects of your life. Focusing on these 11 aspects allows you to cover all grounds which bring joy to your heart. These will allow you to become full of love and well-balanced. Put your time and attention towards the Focus 11 at all times, and you will feel fulfillment in everything you do. So these 11 aspects are so important that we put attention to. So all subscribed members of the MAP will receive access to download and use the Focus 11 in their lives consciously to implement the principles of wealth creation. So we have the special offer right now that you could get. You go to focus11challenge.ca and you could get the special offer, $99.90 one time. You earn $1 per day, up to 30 days. And we have a 3-tier commission. All right. And this 3-tier commission was constructed so that this opportunity can be passive, right? Just like our guest earlier, DigiBoss said, where she could make money while she's sleeping, right? That's what we're releasing. That's what a 3-tier commission allows you to do, right? And it's unilateral, meaning it goes on all the way through, right? So it goes on all the way through. So if you were to share this with someone else and they get on the package, it's $99.90, right? But for simplistic terms, let's just say $100. So I want the math to add up. So this is you. Right? And you share this with someone that got they paid $100 to get in. Then you get a tier 1, 30% direct commission, right? So in the case of this special, right, and we have other services, like other products and services as well that are higher priced. But right now we want everyone to get in and then see the proof of concept first, right? You don't have to spend much, just $100, right? See the proof of concept first, and then, you know, we move you up on different packages, right? So this is you. they paid 100, you earn $30. Right? This is tier 1, right? So now tier 2,
Richard, sorry to interrupt. Is this
go ahead.
Richard? Is this the $100? It's a one time and it's valid till only till January. Is that you mean the special? But
Yeah, the
this
special,
is just
yeah,
a
yeah, the
one
special.
time.
One time, because it's a month, usually a monthly. It's usually a monthly package, right? It's usually 99 a month. But right now we're doing a special because we want people to get in right now, and test the proof of concept of what's going on. Because here's the thing: if you right now you get in with even the one time, after when we do go back to monthly, you're probably going to want to do monthly, right? Because you understand the proof of concept, right? So right now it's off. You don't have to do it. You have the program, and even anyone that gets in now, you don't have to ever get go for the monthly program, right? But we encourage you to do, because obviously we're gonna have extra specials and stuff. But right now, it's test the concept. Come test the concept for $100. It's 100 USD, right? So.
But my question is like $100 Canadian, right?
USD, it's USD, because this is international, right? This is international, so we have to run with the USD because they're the base currency in the world, right? So it's 100 USD. All right,
Okay.
all right.
100
So
USD. And that's that means that I pay one time, meaning that even after January, I don't have to pay, right?
No.
Yeah. After the special, I still have to pay, just a one time only.
Exactly. All right.
Okay.
So
Please,
right now.
Please, one time for how long?
One time, yeah, one time. You just pay one
For
time.
how long? For how long?
For as long as you want. For as long as you want. For as long as you want, right? So that's the thing. So it's for as long as you want, because you'll still have access to the material, because you sign up. You still have access to the material, right? So it's a course that we do where it's a monthly course, but right now you just pay once and you get full access to the material, right? So it's up to you when you want to go monthly again, if you choose to do that option, right? So
Please,
yeah.
If I may ask, what happened to the $50 we paid at first?
The $50 you paid at first? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the 70. Are you talking about Ven?
$50 in Ven. What happens with that?
Yeah. So see, the thing with Ven is, and this is why I send a termination letter to them, because they stopped the platform, right? And then everyone who invested in our project, they pretty much your money's in beta, so it's not even valid anymore. The money it disappeared in a sense. You get what I'm saying? So your money was gone, right? And now it's in beta, right? And then in beta, now they're you can't use that money, so you have to get new packages. You have to put more money in, right? And it's not even like this is the last time they've been doing this for a long time. So I just felt for the project that I have, it's something that we need to get out to the world, and not having control of it, it affected me, because they stopped the whole platform for like a week and a half, right? I couldn't even do anything. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah. So and at the same time, like right now, I think
separated. Right now, this is separate from the Ven.
Yes, it is separate from Ven. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's the same project. Same project. It's just separate from Ven. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with Ven. Their model only works if they have to get like millions of more, as many people as possible, because the business model, it's just the math. You need a lot more people in order for it to actually work, or the money will get depleted and then everyone loses their money. You get what I'm saying? And you know, it's more the expectation. Do you understand what I'm saying? So everyone has the expectation to get a lot, but then when it comes down to actually receiving it, you don't get to receive it because the money is depleted. It's gone. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so what, like, you, the event's still there and you can still work event, right? But what the model that I have right here for you is a model that the math is done, right? It works and it will always work, right? It's entry level. It's entry level, so it's pretty much very low risk. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You putting in 100 USD, right? And then from that, you read your Focus 11. We have something called a time card, right? And then as you read the time, as you go through, it's like 7 questions. As you go through those 7 questions, okay, I'll get to there. I'll get there. But as you go through those, then we pay you $1 per day to bring this amount lower, you know, up to the end of the month, so 30 days, right? And then so you're actually not even paying 100 USDT, you're actually paying 70 USDT, right? Because we pay back 30 or more based on you actually reading your Focus 11. We have a time card. So now let me finish this off just so you can understand how this 3-tier commission works. So
Since I'm driving, I'm not really focusing on the picture.
yeah.
I told you I'm on my way to work, still driving.
Of course, no worries, right? So and we're gonna have the presentation that we'll be able to send out to everyone as well, right? We have that pretty much almost done. Okay, so someone put in 100, you make 30, which is tier 1 commission, right? So now see that person is within the program, right? They're doing their Focus 11. They're getting all their check marks with their all the 11 goals that they said they're accomplishing for the month. They're loving the program. You know, they're all kinds of opportunities are opening up to them. You know, they're earning more money, like all kinds of stuff's happening because they're flowing with universal laws, right? They love it. Say, hey, they'll tell their family, you guys got to try this. You guys, you know, they get on board. They get the package, the Focus 11 package. They pay 100, right? So then they will earn a 30%, right? Tier 1, and then you'll earn a 10% tier 2. So this is where it gets passive, right? Because now they're going out sharing it with people, and then you're getting paid for it, right? So that's a tier 2 commission. And then from there, we have a tier 3 commission. So even if this person shares it with someone and they get the Focus 11 and they start using it, they love it, right? Then they earn a 30% tier 1 commission. Then this person who told them about it earns a 10% tier 2 commission. And then you earn a 10% 3-tier commission, right? And this is unilateral, as I mentioned, so it works all the way through. So what this means is, from that one person that you shared it with, if the person that they shared it with, right? So you shared it with them here, any person that they share it with, right? Any person that they share it with pays 100, you'll get a tier 2 commission, right? You'll get a tier 2 commission, right? So even if the person that they shared it with people, right, and they get the Focus 11, right, for 100, you get a tier 2 commission, right? So it just keeps going. It just keeps going. and you just shared it with one person. So that's why you're all the tier 2 and tier 3, but you share it with anyone else and you earn that tier 1 commission, right? Which is 30%, right? So they're percentage wise, right now they're percentage wise, and the reason why is because, as the community grows, the Focus 11, the cost of it will increase, right? But all of our wealth creators, which is what your name is as you enroll in our program, you're a wealth creator, right? So all of our wealth creators continue to earn the percentages from the price that it is. So say, for example, when it goes up to say $299, right? Instead of $99, right? It goes to $299, right? Let me pull the calculator out. Right, so $299. Let me clear all this off. I'll move the calculator actually. Move it over here. So let's say it goes to $299 for you to get enrolled in this course in the Focus 11 program, right? So then a tier 1, 30%. I want to talk about 300. So tier 1, so it'll be $299 times 0.3, 30%. So that'll be 89, right? And then tier 2, yeah, 10%. So we know what that's $29, right? So now let's say we have the map book already. The map book's out right now, and the map book's $999 for the full program. Because everyone here, once you get the Focus 11 and you love the program, you actually experience all the benefits you get from the program. You're gonna we know you're gonna upgrade to the map book, right? And that's pretty much the intention, for this program, right? And then you earn a 0.3, which is $300, right? So at 300, and then for tier 2, 100, right? So it keeps going, but right now we're at entry level, so it's at the beginning. And all we're saying is bring people to this same meeting that we're having. Let them see this, right? And as they see this, they'll understand the proof of concept, right? Because when we do the math, the math has been done, and the math it doesn't run out. It doesn't run out, right? The most traditional business models, especially in the crypto space, right? And have a model where the money can eventually run out, right? Because and they're all built on consensus, right? I want to go to that. Excuse me. They're all built on consensus, right? And this is a key word that we're looking to build a consensus as well, right? Because a consensus is a general agreement. It's when we're all in harmony, right? That's a consensus. So if we're all in agreement for financial freedom, to increase our mindset, to accomplish our goals, to live our ideal life, we're all here to polish ourselves. We're all diamonds in the rough, and we're here to get polished, right? And by utilizing the program of the Focus 11, that's what it's doing, right? So if you think you're mental, how are you training your thought process, right? It's important that we are frequently building our mind. This can be done through many different ways: writing, reading books, having mentors, doing math, playing chess or other board games, playing an instrument or writing music, puzzles, doing math or other problem solving, taking a new course for something, studying, etc. Working on your mental is vital for it to appropriately function. We must be responsive in the best way we can. Developing your mind is an important aspect in your life. Then we have spiritual. How is your relationship with God? Right? Although we're living in a physical world, everything that we experience is a projection of spirit. This is one of the most important aspects which needs to be focused on, yet many of us are not aware of their connection to our all-creating source because we do not tap into our spirit often. We are caught up with what's in front of us, but we need to put attention to what is inside of us. Prayer, meditation, fasting, connection with nature, visualization, affirmations, reading scripture, attending your place of worship, yoga, chanting, hymns, and mantras are all some of the ways to bring attention to your spirit. Physical. How is your body being treated, right? Our body is our temple. It is the vehicle God has given us to move around in this world. It is what makes us real in this world. Our job is to work on it and to try to improve it in whatever condition it is in. Improvements can include working out, cardio, weightlifting, stretching, athletics, activities, receiving a massage, rehabilitation, having a diet, acupuncture, chirotherapy, detoxing, and much more. All right? Relationships. Do your loved ones know how you feel about them? We are all connected to each other. So your relationship goes beyond your family. Put attention into extending yourself to others. The better and more you treat others, the more abundance will be sent to you through law. Something as small as taking someone out to eat can do so much for that person. Also, adopting the power of a hug. Love is the ultimate feeling in the universe. Make a conscious effort to give and receive love from others as much as you possibly can. Financial. What are you doing to attain more income? This is the aspect of wealth which most people have an interest in. It is equal in importance to the other Focus 11 aspects, although we tend to put more attention to it because it is required for us to navigate through our map more comfortably. Your career or your job will put you with a base income, although it is important to attain multiple sources of income. The more income sources, the better. Traditional belief is that time equals money, but in actuality, money and service and your time is not always required to earn more money. The practice of having your money work for you to make you more money is recommended. There is an ultimate source of opportunities available to build on your financial freedom. Right? So when was the last yourself, the next aspect of Focus 11, right? So when was the last time you treated yourself, right? So we may not realize it, but majority of our time is being allocated towards someone other than ourselves. You need to ensure that you assign yourself some me time in the mix with everything else. The great thing about yourself is that you know what brings you joy. You got to do that. So vacation, massage, sitting on your couch, watching your favorite movie, sports game, dancing, entertainment, adventure, etc. You know, whether you want to go big or small, it's completely up to you. Just allocate the time to do so for yourself. Right? Business. You know, is your work for your survival or purpose? Right? In this new age, having a job is not as fulfilling as it used to be. Unless you absolutely love your job and you choose to do it for the rest of your life, or until you choose to retire, then you are about one in many. You know, a job is a great thing, but if it is not what you love, it should be used as a stepping stone to transition to your business. Today it is imperative to not only earn an additional income source, but also to earn an income from something that you enjoy doing. This way, retirement is never really an option. Building a business is one of the most fulfilling things, although it is a process which needs your attention. What it is that you are most passionate about? How can you serve others with your passion? After you have that confirmed, determine what the logistics in making it a sustainable business. Break it down piece by piece. If you already have a business or business operating, set frequent milestones to advance them. What is the next thing you want to have completed to give you confirmation that progress is being made in your business. Contribution. What have you done lately to make this world of yours a better place? The beautiful thing about contributing to this world is that we are giving a part of ourselves back into what is blessing us. This is not something which requires you to be rich before you do so. Something as simple as watering the grass is a contribution. And even better, offering to water your neighbor's grass. Giving back is the secret to attaining financial wealth. Some examples of contribution include volunteering your time, donating items or money to a cause, offering pickup garbage, planting, helping someone less fortunate or in need, feeding birds, etc. You are making a contribution anytime you are thinking outward to make life better for something outside of yourself. New. What would you want that makes you feel good, right? New is something which is experienced for the first time, whether it's buying something new, from a store, doing something that you've never done before, like snowboarding or cooking or swimming or getting a massage, visiting a new country or city, some new clothing, a new watch or car, trying some new food or something you always wanted to do, like eat at the CN Tower restaurant, anything new, anything that, can make you expand, anything that's outside of what you've done already, right? Or experienced already, just something new, a new experience, right? And then learn. What information are you absorbing in this information age, right? You should always look forward to learning something new every day. Every time you learn something, you've achieved as a human and you are advanced. We are in the information age where all information is at your fingertips. Any question you have is available with an online search. Find a mentor, join a program like this one, read a book, watch a video tutorial, join a seminar or webinar, learn a new skill or activity like swimming or cooking. Learning is an amazing experience which stimulates us as human beings. We must evolve as the world is evolving. Albert Einstein said the average human being goes through a lifetime and only uses 10% of their brain capacity. There is so much more room for us to learn and become more. And discipline, right? This is 11 aspects. So are you in control of your decision making? This aspect of Focus 11 is very important. As you develop your strength of discipline, you will notice everything you request will be drawn to you at a seemingly faster pace. Having discipline has proven to be one of the most difficult aspects to attain because discipline forces us to instill structure from within. We must practice our discipline as much as we can. Discipline is when you commit to something and stay committed to it for however long you anticipate to do so. You could cut down on addiction for a specified time, to practice discipline if you want. Addictions can be, things such as spending money, social media, shopping, sex, smoking, television, video games, telephone usage, drugs, eating, alcohol, etc. Right? Those will help you really strengthen your discipline if you're addicted to any of them. But if it's not an addiction, you could still do a discipline. And what the discipline is anything that you say and you actually do it, right? So if you say you're going to do something, you actually do it. So let's say, for example, you said for discipline, you could even make it a goal that could be in the physical, right? But instead, you're going to put in a discipline. You say, I'm going to the gym 10 times this month, right? And if you said it, then you got to do it. That's discipline, right? When you say you're going to do something and you actually do it, right? So that's the Focus 11, right? So what you do, as you see here, is all you're doing is you're writing a goal in each of these aspects. So there's 5 steps, right? Number 1, download the worksheet, right? So once you subscribe, on the page, you go to Focus 11, Focus11challenge.ca, and you could get the Focus 11 right? And on you download once you subscribe, it brings you to the page where you download the worksheet, right? And when you download the worksheet, you're gonna write down, you write down 11 goals related to each of the aspects of life with the ideal due date, right? So your due date, we have a challenge where we give a prize at the end of every month, right? We give $100 USDT or USD, whichever one you want to get it, right? So we have $100, right? That we give out to whoever has the highest score. So with the scores down here, it shows it's out of 11, right? So while the month's going on, you're going to be checking these off, you know. So over here, let's say this was mine for November. So I got this check mark here, right? Meditations, I have 3 of them. So I put like little tick marks when I do them. Right? I have 3 of them. Workout sessions, I never done any yet. I treated my wife for her birthday. I got that one. I launched the map token. I got that one. Buy a pair of jeans. I got that was my yourself goal, right? So I got that one. Sponsor 1,000 USDT package. I did that. 3+ real estate listings. I got those, right? Run ad campaign for MSI report. I still need to work on that. I have a few more days this month to get that going. 3+ listing presentations. I did 1, right? Max 60 times on social media. I think right now, honestly, I think I'm at like 50. So, you know, it's going to be hard. If I want to discipline myself, then I have 10 more times that I could go on social media this month. So we have 5 more days. I think I could discipline myself to make sure I reach that, right? But so far I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So already I already get my reward. So I put 6. So at the beginning of the month, you're going to write your reward and you're going to write your duty, right? Your reward is something that if you get 6 or more, you're going to get your reward, right? If you get 5 or less, you're going to do your duty, right? And your duty is something that you've been putting off for a long time, but you know it needs to get done, right? So you're going to write your duty and your thing at the beginning of the month, right? Same time you write in these 11 goals, you're going to write your reward and duty, because you want your reward because you want something to look forward to, right? You want something to look forward to, right? So every day we read this twice a day. So at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day before you go to bed, right? You read them, right? And we're gonna see this every day that hey, if I get 6 or more, I'm gonna reward myself by doing a family activity, right? Or it could be whatever you want. It could be have your favorite meal, like, you know, maybe you go up for a steak dinner, or maybe you get a massage, or maybe you know, you go, you know, whatever you want to reward yourself to do, right? If you get 6 or more, right? And then if you look at the duty still moves you forward, right? Because the duty, if you get 5 or less, you're gonna do your duty, right? But it's still moving you forward, right? It's still moving forward, right? So that's the Focus 11. It's very simplistic, right? But what it does is you're actually evoking universal laws, right? So you're actually enhancing the attraction of what you want in your life. Like when Huyen was talking about she wants to go to Maldives, like you planted the seed, so it's already happening. So now all you have to apply is a law of action, right? And the law of action, what it states is that you just need to move forward, right? So that's what you're doing when you're checking these off. You know, what you're actually doing is you're taking action. Every time you're doing this, you're taking action. Even if you're doing this, you're taking action, right? 5+ meditations when I reach 5, right? Or even if I do 3, but you're taking action. All of these action steps, they're all, you know, so you're taking action. You're actually moving towards the Maldives. If that makes sense. You're and also, you know, DigiBoss, you know, you're moving towards, you know, having that passive income every day. Same thing that you do, Yin. I appreciate you for being on the call. Hasiaka, yourself as well. Jordanos, you too. you know, all of you, you're moving towards the frequency that you're attracting, right? So don't we want to get this out to the world? Don't we want to get this information out to the world? So when you experience it, if you participate in the Focus 11, I guarantee you, from day one, you're going to notice a difference. From the first day that you participate in this, if you actually participate, meaning if you're actually writing your goals, you actually read it, 2 times a day, right? And you actually move towards these goals, right? And the interesting thing.
Sorry, I have to go away. I have arrived.
Yeah, sure, no problem, no problem. Thank you so much for tuning in.
All right.
Okay, so
Look,
go on the website and subscribe, because right now our community is going to start building. You are the leaders. Everyone here is the leaders that's on board. You're the first to get this information, right? And it's information that we need to get out to the world. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Right. So our community.
All right.
Bye. Right. So the Create Wealth Network, our community is growing, every day, many people are using the map book. Many people are, in the Focus 11, participating in the Focus 11, right? And now we want to extend it to the world. We want for the worldwide, everyone in the world to be a part of our program. So that's why we're offering a special, $99.90 one time, right? Offers valid until end of January 2024, right? You earn $1 a day for up to 30 days. So if you participate in the Focus 11, you're going to earn money back, and it'll be around $70. And then on top of that, you're earning the 3-tier level commission, for, just getting people on this call, so that's the Focus 11. I appreciate everyone. Are there any questions before we sign on? Anyone have questions?
Yes, me, please.
Pardon, go ahead.
Richard, if I join today for $99, $99.90 or is it $99.99?
No. So it's not.
Okay,
it's $99.90. $99.90.
$99.90. And then so I'm starting in December. Let's say December.
Yeah.
I finish all. I earn $30 that month.
Yes.
December, I earn $30. January, I earn $30. That's $60. February, I earn another $30.
No, so okay, so
but
no,
I only pay $99.
No, exactly. So see, it's good that for clarification. No. So you earn $1 a day. So you see over here at the bottom, it's earn $1 a day for up to 30 days. Right? So it's up to 30 days, because it's the one time. Like for the people in our network, yes, they earn it every month, but they're on a monthly program, right? If it's where you're always earning it, then it's the math doesn't add up. That's what VidiLook was doing. That's what Ven was doing, and it doesn't add up. There's no math to it. Like it doesn't add up. The money is non-existing money. Do you get what I'm saying? So over here,
yeah.
What you're doing is you're earning money back by actually using the program. But when you use the program, you're going to, like, opportunities are gonna, like, I don't know how to explain it to you. That's why you have to experience it. Opportunities are gonna come all over the place, right? You're gonna get so many opportunities, but for this one, you just refer people to this program, right? And you'll earn commission from it, right? You earn commission, right? It's the same thing, like Ben, all these things, most of the income that was earned was people who earned commission from referring, right? And the reason why is because of consensus. Because when people collectively are collective and have an agreement together, it's a consensus, and that's why it's in this slide, because we need to understand what consensus is, right? And as consensus builds, then we open the door up more to where we could give 2x, 3x. You get what I'm saying? But right now, like, as we're building, it will fall apart. you know, and we're looking to build something that's sustainable and, you know, runs long term, right? And right now, you know, you know, all you have to do in terms of letting people know, you know, yes, we have this, but you could do it without having to be on our session right here, right? And it's through once you get on board, you'll get the link, you get your referral code, right? And the referral code brings you to you know, the MSI report page, right? So let me just click here, right? You know, so pretty much on MSI report, anyone that's looking for multiple sources of income, right? We have a meeting every week, presenting different opportunities for you to earn multiple sources of income, right? So within the program, obviously you get access to this, right? So there's different income opportunities for you to analyze and earn multiple opportunities, right? So, you know, different crypto opportunities, different stock opportunities, forex opportunities, you know, different type of opportunities for you to analyze and, you know, see, you know, if you like it, because we're here to build multiple sources of income, right? So we talked about Robert Kiyosaki, right? And, you know, we have an objective, which is building, and our meetings are growing more and more people are coming with more opportunities for you to analyze, right? But when you sign in on there, on this page, anyone that your link is going to be a replica of this site, right? So when people go on, they just go on there, they register, and then they're going to come to the site. In this video, I explained $1 a day. I explained that, right? Working on your goals, passive income. They click here to subscribe, right? It shows the two options for them to join the MapBook the full year, or if MapBook special one time, right? And then they enroll, or they can pay PayPal, right? Shows details here, right? Time card. So this is the time card that you fill out to earn $1 per day. All right. So on here, you put in your email, your name. Did you read your MapBook or Focus 11 today? Yes, no, do not have. So even if you didn't read it for the day, as long as you fill out this time card, you'll get paid, right? So no, let's say you didn't read it. Did you send someone your referral link, right? So the referral link that you get, that you refer people to, that runs them through the system, right? Did you send it to someone? Yes or no? Right? If it's a no, if it's a yes, yes, you did. Did you post on social media? No, right? So none, because I didn't post on social media. All right. Username, you know, if you didn't have one, whatever. Right? Did you tag us or include Create Wealth Network? You know, if you didn't post, then none of those apply. Then how many people did you share this map opportunity with today? Maybe you shared with 10 people. Right? Submit. Right? And when you submit it, right, then it tallies up and it shows that you earned $1, right? So, and if you, so it's pretty much calculated, right? And your $1 a day, it gets paid out at the end of each month, right? But when you earn commission, it gets paid out in 7 days, right? So we have people on board right now that are on right now, right? We're getting a decent amount of visitors that are going on right now. So far this week, we got about 3 purchases, which is decent. But, you know, now we're ramping it up, right? We're ramping it up. So commissions due, you see commissions right here. So what's paying out this week? $791. You know, decent amount of commissions. Wait, you know, at the end of the day, it's passive income, right? It's passive income because people are just sharing it with people. You know, like people are coming on and sharing with people, right? So passive income, you know, that we have going on right now. When you're actually on affiliate and you get your affiliate code, right? You actually get to see your back office. You can see what deals are pending, right? You can see what deals are pending, right? So as you see some of the commissions that we paid out right here, you see 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, 1,500, right? So we're paying out, you know, so we're paying out commissions. It's in motion right now, but we want to ramp up the community. We want everyone in the community to, you know, see the proof of concept. It's really turnkey. All you're doing is working on your goals. And while you're working on your goals, you're sharing it with other people. You're earning a commission, you know, for working on your goals, right? And showing people how to adapt universal laws. And on your, like I said, for our affiliates, you actually have I think it's here. So we could actually see your like in your back office. Where is it? I want to find it. Yeah, here. Let me just go here. Your back office. Here. Sorry. Yeah, this is the one right here. Okay, he has to still accept that. So I have, let me go to someone else. Hold on. Okay, so you see over here, right? So it shows right the tier commission. It shows, so far she got paid out $2,288, right? So friends have visited. So from the site, 174 people visited the site through her link, right? So this is your link right here. You just copy this link, right? Press copy the clipboard, and then you send it to people. Watch, when I paste it, it's going to be the same MSI page. It's just your link. So you have the same MSI page on here for people to come on to save their spot. They're going to come to the investors meeting, our next investors meeting, right? But at the same time, they could subscribe to the Focus 11, right? But that link is ID'd. It's an ID'd link. So, anytime it's sent out, it's going to be tied to you. Whenever the person makes a purchase, right, then you're going to earn a commission, right? It just goes automated. It shows that you earned a commission. Let me find where this thing went, but yeah, but you earn a commission, so whatever. But yeah, that should make sense to everyone. Let you know what's going on. Right now it's turnkey, and the investment is so minimal. It's $100 US dollars, right? So it's in a sense is what, like, really and truly what you have to do. It's more consensus. Are we in agreement? Do we all want to create wealth? Okay, so if we all want to create wealth, then we have a consensus. We're in agreement, right? So buy into the program, right? Be a part of the consensus, right? And anyone else that that wants to create wealth, have them come, have them work on their goals, have them earn $1 per day while they're working on their goals, right? Have them earn commission to have other people work on their goals. So that's the whole concept. It's a very simplistic concept, and yeah, I'm going to be on every day right now, sharing this. I'd love for you to, you can invite anybody anytime, even if you're not able to attend. Just send them the link, make them come on. I'll explain it to them. I'm going to be putting these up on YouTube so people can see it. If you want, send someone to see it. But all you really got to do, honestly, is just send your link. Go get your link, affiliate link. Once you get your affiliate link, ask anyone if they're open to investments, right? If they're open, say, hey, take a look at this, we have an investors meeting every week, right? Every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, right? So, but then we have these sessions every night, right? But the sessions at night is more about the Focus 11, right? And of course, we're explaining the MSI, but the MSI meeting is strictly investment opportunities, right? So we're looking at different investment opportunities. We're analyzing them. We're dissecting them, but at least they're in your face. You get to look, right? You get to go and see, oh, okay, let me see what new investments coming out, right? Oh, no, I don't like that one. Let me see next week. Okay, yeah, I like this one. You know what? This one makes sense. Let me jump on this one. No, I don't like that one. What you're doing is you're building multiple sources of income. You're becoming recession-proof, right? And that's the objective. Right now, every single person needs to become recession-proof. Why? Because if you see outside, there's recession going on, right? And it's a forced recession. Interest rates are increasing, so the income that you're making is not enough to your expenses. So become a recession-proof by building multiple sources of income. Number one, we have the MAP, Focus 11. That's an income source. Number two, we have the MSI report, where we're going to be presenting different multiple sources of income, different income opportunities to the network, right? So that's pretty much a basis of what's going on. There's a lot more we have going on at Create Wealth Network, right? But this is introductory. You know, I want to keep it tight within an hour every day. Don't want to run on unless there's any additional questions. Anyone else have questions? While questions there, I'm going to post the link again for the Focus 11, right?
How long has this program been doing been around? I know
5
you're
years.
the
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, the map book. So I'll show you on we're on Instagram. We're on, like, I do a lot of stuff out in the community. I have something called Wealthy on the Street, interviewing people of wealth. So we have like 10,000 followers on social media, right? So our community, yeah, we know we announce on someone's birthday and stuff like that, right? You know, interviews. You see that. We have testimonials. We're on here. You know, we you know a lot of stuff. We you know, we went on college. We were Focus 11 on a college tour, right? Like we're out there. We're like, you know, like in terms of because our whole concept is to expand the awareness of wealth creation, which is the Focus 11, right? So we have external work that we're doing, but we're channeling people into our community, right? And building our community through there. So that's our Instagram page. On Facebook, we got about 5,000 members on our Facebook page, right? Facebook. We're on TikTok. Our YouTube, we're starting to build our YouTube page. We have about, like, not too many on there, like 200. But we're starting to build our YouTube page, right? You know, so we just post like different stuff with wealth creation in here. You know, 5 strategies to improve mental clarity and focus, right? Those are different things. You know, our Focus 11 winner, you know, $100. Like I said, we pay out $100 every month. Whoever gets the highest score on the Focus 11. So you can even make back your money within the first month. If you go for 11 out of 11, you make back your $100 you put in. You made it back, right? And not only that though, but we have a lot of challenges that we're going to be doing to win prizes. Like we just had a prize because we had the first person who subscribed with this with our new one-time package has won. You know, so we're going to announce that tomorrow. They've won a prize for being the first person to jump on this special, which we just launched. They just launched it, but you know, they're first person to jump on it. You know, so they won a $100 prize, right? But we have many other prizes that are going to be won. You know, so we want it to be exciting. We want it to be engaging, entertaining, right? We want it to be an experience, right? With Create Wealth Network. So, you know, that's pretty much what it is. It's all about feel good energy, right? That's what the Focus 11 is about. It's about feeling good and feel good energy. So, no, I'm grateful for you being on here on this whole session. I see, you know, a few people are joining us now as well. We even got more people on the session, and we're going at this every day. Every day, you know, invite people, you know, because you know, it's purposeful. It's purposeful. Everyone needs to be living their ideal life. Everyone should be living the dream life. If you think it, then that means it already exists. You just have to take the steps to move forward to it. A lot of times you don't know what steps to take, but it doesn't matter what step. It's more matters the feeling that you're putting out, because you're emanating a vibration that is attracting what you want. So you want to put out that feeling out in the universe, and you're attracting to it by moving forward. So everything that you're doing in a day is contributing to what it is that you're thinking about most of the time, right? And what you're thinking about most of the time is on your Focus 11 or your map book, right? Because you're thinking about it all the time. You're reading it all the time. It's going in your subconscious mind, right? So hopefully, does this make sense? Like what I'm saying should resonate with everyone, because this is just, I didn't make any of it up. You know, it's all just universal language. It's an understanding that we just want to get out to this world. And as we do so, we want to pay you to do so, right? So thank you everyone for tuning in today. No questions, any questions? Want to, make sure the Q&A gets out there so any questions are answered. Again, I'm going to put the site here, Focus 11 Challenge. Invite we can have kids join it and adults. There's no age limit because it's an educational program, right? So there's no age limit, right? So anyone could actually join the program, right? And invite people to come join as well, right? And it's going to create a passive income stream for you, right? You may not understand it now, but over time, you see that the tens go to hundreds, and the hundreds go to thousands, and so on. Hundreds of thousands, the plan is, of course, right? So it's just, as long as we have the consensus, everyone's in agreement, everyone goes to Focus 11 Challenge, everyone gets the package, Focus 11 one time, subscribe today, come on tomorrow, invite people, or send them your link, your referral link, let them register and get set up. Consensus, everyone's in agreement, everyone wants to make money. Everyone put in $100 in, everyone make up to 50% commissions on the $100. Everyone make $30 back on the purchase, which means that you only paid about $20 for the program, right? And you were making money not nonstop after that. The money keeps coming in, right? There's over 4 or 5 billion people in this world, right? Of course, we got to take one at a time, but people are looking for an additional source of income. This is an easy one that doesn't really require them to do anything different in their life. Now they're just putting more attention into the things that they love to do. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone for being on. We're going to be back at it again tomorrow. Focus 11. Yes, that's thank you. Next time, I guess I'll release some of our WhatsApp groups and all that. But right now, the main thing is go on the website, get registered. Because if you get registered and you get a link to our WhatsApp group, you get a link to the Focus 11 worksheet. You can start filling it in. You could get going. Like you could have everything filled in already for December, right? You have December set, ready to go, right? So that's what it is. It's all about action, guys. Are we taking action, or are we just gonna sit still? If we take action, then tomorrow there should be some type of movement. Like when we walk, we bring a foot forward every time. So there should be some type of movement from yesterday than today. So if tomorrow is just the same as if we're just watching, okay, then we haven't taken any further action step. So, why not take it as action step, right? But if it's just watching, that's fine. Maybe you never got the full information yet. So just take the full information. But once you get it, let's go. Let's go for the ride. Let's make a consensus. Let's get everyone on board, and let's all win and make money and create wealth. Because of course, wealth is all aspects of life. Remember that for sure. All right, everyone. Thank you. Bye, Ewan. See you. Thanks for participation. And I know we had some other people. I want to say bye to every person on here. If everyone's on, because that's amazing. People came on. So bye, Hasiaka. Bye, Duyen.
Bye.
Bye, Mule. Bye, Yabo, David.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.